Alright, so we should be live now.
All right, let me refresh YouTube here. All right, I see it. Yeah, you can see it good, dude.
Yeah, you can see it. Alright, cool. Now let's see. I'm gonna just click on mine real quick and see. It says your stream currently has reduced video or audio quality, maybe to network connections. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so if I put mine up, I gotta like move it over, which isn't bad. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna throw yours on so you can, and then I gotta move it back over. All right, we'll play around with it. We might be able to clean it up, but it's good for now.
So, oh, that's you and OBS like trying to fit my screen to
Yeah,
make
did you
it
see
look
it
good.
move? Yeah, so like for some reason when I show mine, it's like more to the right, but I gotta like, I don't know. I don't know what if I can like fix
That's
something.
that.
We'll play around with
So
it
just
later.
actually, oh, I see. Because it makes no difference actually.
Yeah, like
That's what
so
I'm
like
saying. Like
I'm sharing this. Obviously we're like on Discord, chatting on Discord. And like when I share like Discord has this like black box around your Thinkorswim for some reason, but like when I click on mine takes up like the full. Oh wait, maybe I can do this. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, for some reason mine's like taking up the full. Let me see if I make this smaller.
let's see what yours looks like. And is it? It's not easy to quickly change.
So, oh, okay, here now I got it. If I make mine smaller, it should work. All right. This should work now. Yep. All right, cool. I just had to make my. So if I go here, that looks pretty good. And then if I switch to yours, all right, they're both like fitting then. All right, cool. So I go here, I'm gonna make this a little smaller.
But let's see.
All right, and then I go to yours. All right, cool. Where where you can see the prices and stuff. All right, that works. That works.
How do I
Can
watch
you
yours?
like hear? I think the audio output should be capturing from you. Can you like hear yourself on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You sound clear to me. I just wasn't sure if it was like playing through on the stream as well. I thought it was. All right, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
think it is.
share.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna
figure it out.
share the Instagram or share the stream link on YouTube. What's up, everybody? We're live. We got a guest with us today. The man, the myth, the legend, Dakota Dobra.
Yeah, what's up with it?
So to fill everybody in, Dakota and I have followed each other on Instagram for a while, and we like to give each other a little shit back and forth, talking about our levels, and we've had lots of Instagram DM conversations about these levels and stuff. But we decided we got to hop on stream together, and break it down in real time together. All right, share this link.
Dude, I don't know if you could post this, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't give you full rights yet, bro.
All right, that's
Do I have
listen.
to
It's on
send you
live
over?
stream, but I won't share. I won't share any clips.
Do I have to send you a no? Yeah, it's all live. Holy shit. They could just go back and watch it.
That's right. That's people have to go back and watch the live stream. No clips allowed.
No, we'll see, dude. I'm about to unleash fire on yo bitch ass.
So do you want to tell us what you're watching for just today in general, or do you want to just break down? You just kind of react to your system.
All right, so are you like, are you zoned in right now? Like, are
Give
you
me
like watching the
let
market?
me post this link right now on Instagram, and then I'm locked.
Let let me know when you're zoned in, and let me know what you're looking at, and let me know what you're looking for, and then I'll buzz in.
All right. Here, so I'll share my screen. All right, so let me.
I can see your screen on Discord.
Okay, cool. All right. So just
Oh yeah, yeah.
for anybody that would hop on, I actually made yesterday or no, it wasn't yesterday. The day before, on Monday, I made a video talking about what I was watching for the rest, like for the week, and this was before yesterday's action. Um, and the weekly chart. Actually, let me go to the daily chart first. So we were here. This was after Monday's action. I made a kind of a trade review video and what I was watching for the rest of the week. And after we had closed this day, we had like the previous week we had this upper wick, like the failure to go higher on the weekly with the upper wick. And I said if we break below previous week's low, I expect us to see more of a weekly pullback on this like higher time frame chart. So the sell off yesterday was actually kind of expected. For like, I thought it was a pretty solid chance of happening, especially if we broke the previous week's low. And just we've been pretty straight up. So I have like two lines of thought, which is like, one, this weekly chart, it would definitely be healthy to have a pullback on this weekly chart. So that has me leaning a little just bearish in general. But then I also have the school of thought where it's like, we put in this, ugly red week and then immediately reversed it, that like bears could get pretty horny and get trapped after one big red day.
The Bulls always win.
Yeah, I'm always bullish. So like, there's the part of me that's like, I don't want to get too excited for shorts, thinking like, oh, we're definitely going lower because we got a little, break below the weekly low, and like we just squeeze the shit out of all of the bears. So, I probably lean a little bearish based off of yesterday's action, but I'm open to either direction.
So this like candle after this doji candle is still going right now. It's like
Yes,
this
correct.
week, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. I threw yours
so,
back on here now.
So if we go into a weekly expected move, which is derived from the option chain, so if I go into the option chain,
we talked about this before. I do like this.
Hey, yeah, so I don't like, dude, honestly, I never look at this, but since I'm on my computer, like, let's look at it. So we've now hit the bottom of the weekly expected move on the third day, so midweek.
Interesting.
So midweek now, if like the options now should be cooking because we've already freaking passed, like, so in 2 days it's expected to move oh, that's Apple. So in 2 days, it's expected to move 344 points. So we're gonna so what typically is gonna happen here is we're either gonna get a squeeze and price is gonna squeeze outside of the expected move further, or we're gonna get a move back into the expected move. And sometimes what I've noticed is that we could even breach the other edge of the expected move.
Yeah, we just yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
So literally, yeah.
That's very interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a wait and see for me right now, I think.
Exactly. So the only thing that this is really telling us right here is like, it's kind of like we're at like some sort of major weekly support resistance area type of thing. So if we do like start breaking down, so let me show you what could happen if we do start breaking down according to my system and the way I see price path. So let's get rid of this indicator. For some reason, okay, now it's working. So this is just what price looks like on a daily. Okay, so we have a few bullish engulfing daily candlesticks right here. Like I'm doing like what normal people would do, like your basic support and resistance type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's what we have on the daily. Let's remove this. Now if we put up our macro chart, so what we have here is price came out of this macro zone. So the thick white line and the two white lines surrounding it are what I consider a zone. And it's and since we're looking at the macro chart, which is every 1,000 points you get a thick white line. This is the macro chart, and these are the macro key levels.
Okay.
So this macro zone was at 24,000 right here.
So when you say macro, you're talking like a weekly perspective? Is that, or like what would?
I'm just talking about the bigger number. Like so micro is like a 210, whatever the two decimal point, like whatever the two decimal point number.
Yeah.
So micro is like the last two numbers. Macro is the last three numbers.
Okay.
So macros are
like
100 to 1,000. Micros are
like the tens are the 100th place. The tens place are the
exactly.
10th place or the 100th place. That's like what? It's like fourth grade.
Seriously, for real, dude. People think you're an idiot, dude. Honestly, this is a system that an idiot can follow. I color coded everything, so you can see it's like a Christmas tree, bro. Here we go. So that is a zone. So I just highlight it. Like I see it, but just so you guys could see it easier, like this is the zone, right? And now, so that's important to know. And then
I don't want to interrupt you, Dakota. I just want to tell. This is Dakota, the dude who's been in the chat. Dude, I don't. Well, your name.
Oh yeah, they're like, who the fuck is Blanket Trader?
I'll put or say something in the chat, and I'll put it that this is who's talking. So
what's up, chat?
Dude, why can I not think of your name right now, dude?
Dakota.
No, I know your name. I know your name.
Oh.
Or my homie who's been with us. Hold on, I have it here somewhere.
Roth or whatever, right?
Yeah, Roth. I want to say Ross, but I don't think is it Ross?
I'm not watching your stream because it's lagged and obviously.
Oh yeah. Maybe it might.
But I need to actually watch it for the chat. Oh, Rothkak is who.
Yeah. It might be Ross actually. Dude, I don't know why I think we might be maxing my internet to the. All right, yeah. So Blanket Trader is the one who's talking right now. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but.
How we doing, Rothkak? All right. Yeah, dude. So that's the zone, and the green and red line is the pivot zone.
All right.
Now, have you seen that guy who talked about a strategy where he's like, I'm looking for 50% of the move. He's like, so from here to here, and then we're looking for a 50% pullback from here to here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Have you seen?
Is that like a fit? Is that like the fib levels, the Fibonacci's, like where they use the percentage, like the 62%, 50%?
Yeah. These levels are very close, like to those levels. All right, so where's the next zone? I'm gonna test your skill right here, dude. You're gonna pick this strategy up in 5 minutes, and then you're gonna never look at the market the same. Watch. So the next zone is right here, right? The 23,000 zone. Now I want you to notice how price came into this zone and how perfectly it did this zone.
Yeah, we had that bigger pullback into it, and then just the quick reaction. Yeah.
So the bigger pullback right to the bottom of the zone, we get the move, we get like an impulsive move right down in, and what went support? The 23,000 never got tested. You see, like it kind of came down to whatever. It came down into a micro pivot zone. So if we look at this, like you can see it came down right into that pivot zone right there, and then you get the green arrow.
Dude, when you pull it up like that, there's just like, it's just, all you can see is just lines.
Yeah, but dude, it takes a second, dude. It takes a second.
That's funny.
But it's so easy, but it takes a second. Just know that the green and the red lines are like fucking gold, dude. These are
So
where
the
price
green and the
turns.
red is
Like,
those are like your primo zones.
yeah, that's where price turns. Like, it's not just
Okay.
my primo zones. It's
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
where
So
fucking
now,
price
all right. So
turns.
like, we're looking at the daily chart here, and we came down to your macro zones, which is like the lower, smaller white line. We had like the big bounce into the yellow, like the golden line, and then it pulled back
Yeah,
into like the near the thicker white line, but didn't actually tag it. It looks like maybe on the daily chart. But then we went all the way up to the thicker white line at the top. So now that we've pulled back
yeah,
into this green and red zone, and we've broken down below it, are you so like what are
yeah.
you looking for here? Are you looking for us to make the move down to the gold line, or
Okay,
do you
so
think
there's
the
two
green?
things that could
Okay.
happen here. Okay, so being that we came up through this zone and we didn't quite get this 100 level right here,
Mm-hmm.
the 24 100,
Okay.
it tells me that price, could still want that, right? And so as we pull down, this is an impulsive move lower, right? Like, it's pretty crazy. We just ripped right through the pivot zone fully, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to kind of see is momentum here, in my opinion. And so what I would do is if I was bullish and I wanted to buy this pivot zone, my entry would be at the pivot zone, and my stop loss would be just underneath this yellow line right here. Okay, so
And they
and that gives you a
that's at
what?
23,000 even.
This is at 23,300, the yellow line.
Oh, yeah, 23.3. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Yeah.
And then the red line is at the 23,500 and the green line is 600. So whenever I'm buying a 500 or 600 or 5062, my stop loss should be just underneath the yellow line, because what I've noticed in my back testing and forward testing is that price will typically it'll either bounce perfectly off the green and red line, or it'll try to fake people out by coming down to the yellow line but then getting the bounce.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if it starts breaking the yellow line, well, then price is going to the zone, because what does price ultimately do? Like, the foundation of price moves from zone to pivot zone. So if we look at price here, it came from this zone up into this pivot zone, and what did we do? We tagged the zone. So if this is the zone. And then what did we do after we tagged this zone? It came down to the pivot zone to the zone. And then from the zone to the pivot zone to the zone. And then from the zone to the pivot zone, right? So it's either going to the zone or the zone. And the support really, like, it's already weak. Like, I wish that it didn't come down this far. But if it did come down this far, we really want to see it bounce like right here. So if we could get another daily, like, I don't know if this is the daily candle right now that's happening with this big wick. I think it
I
is,
think it
because we
is
had
because
a pretty
we put in that big red bar yesterday, and then we're currently gapping down. We're actually tagging previous day's low right now. Like the current
okay.
2 minute candle
Oh yeah,
is
yeah,
right
yeah,
at
right
we're
there.
at right
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
at
yeah, yeah,
23
yeah, yeah,
426 is previous day's low, and that's where we're
yeah,
at right
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
ES looks a
Okay,
little bit
so
better than NQ to me. It has the last like couple weeks, to be honest.
yeah, I'm not gonna put the ES on the chart because I don't give a shit. But I take all my trades based off probabilities, right? So
Hmm.
it's just like probability game. Um, and all my trades are the same. So like, your ultimate best entry, like if you ever like saw it, you would take the 36 long. Remember, we kind of fought about like the 33 and the 36
Yeah,
and how
yeah,
I said
yeah,
it
yeah,
would.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so this is the same concept. Like, it came down into the 300, but you see how it like just came up short. And so where it just came up short, if we put the micros on, is where in a pivot zone right here. There's the opening bell.
Interesting. We opened NQ opened exactly at previous day's low.
So if we took the little thing, so what do we see here? So what are we thinking here? So we have the 500 macro zone above, and then we also have the 600 macro zone above. That price will technically cycle to. So there's a decent chance that we could see that bounce. But now price is now testing the 400, so now we want to see how it breaks through 400, and we could definitely, the fact that we broke that weekly pivot tells me price could be weak, and we didn't, and see how, and price broke the pivot zone, and it didn't get the zone below, and the zone below is the 300 macro zone, and if price is really on a lower path, we should be heading to the zone below because we already broke the pivot zone above. Right? We should be heading lower. Like that's like we broke this zone. We should be heading to the zone below. So we need to just not
Wait,
fight the trend. We
yeah,
definitely don't want to fight the trend.
I agree with that. I'm the my next hourly level below is 369.50.
So 369.50. So it's basically my buy level. So we're looking at the micro chart right now. So I'm gonna put actually a 2 minute on. So now we're gonna go down into like how I would trade this,
Mm-hmm.
how I would like scalp and day trade this. So here we are. We opened up. We didn't like this. This to me is not like a good like area to turn. Like I wish we got that little like I wish we got some momentum higher and then turned like
Yeah, yeah,
up there or something. But
yeah. If
but
we
we
just
probably
continue to
wouldn't
dump,
have.
it'll be
No,
interesting here.
this is actually going to be so that 69 you said, and like you should try that. Like 66, like I'm gonna try that actually. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
66 long.
We just sold into it. I'm gonna
I'm just gonna do one micro, dude. So I'm just getting into any like not
starting
perfectly,
position
but I entered in
167.
one micro and I'm putting my stop loss on 26. So
Yeah,
26 would be an $85 loss.
yeah. The overnight low currently is what Snipe. What up, baby? Yeah. Looks like I think I got 34s on MNQ for the overnight low.
Yeah, I mean 34 is fine, dude. We don't want to
I'm
see
not. No,
price
I
get
was just
back there. We
Ross
actually
was
want to
just.
see.
Is that right? Is it Ross? Rothcack? Is it Ross? Or am I getting that wrong? What up, Snipe? Hyped you here, bro. Yeah,
Um,
I'm waiting to see here. I'd like to see at least a 2 minute, like a 2 minute hammer, be put in before I try to rush into a long here.
so if we do get to the 300 today,
Yeah,
like let's just say price breaks down into the 300, we're gonna see a few things might happen. So we might bounce directly off the top of the zone. Oh, I'm in a nice little trade right here.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna actually I'm gonna wait a minute, and once this gets back above this 88 right here, I'm gonna trail on like 80, 81 or 84. I think I'm gonna trail 80, 81
Right
right
now,
now.
I would need to have like a 30-point stop. All right, that is what I wanted to see. I'm gonna try a
Order filled.
little entry here. I got 2 micros on. I will say it's interesting having view up on this screen. The overnight price action, like it kind of respected it. It kept bouncing off it.
So go to my screen before you get all impulsively right here, and just take it smooth say. So I'm out of my position basically. I got stopped out. That's how I would scalp normally. I would never trade a single micro contract. So like
Yeah.
I would be in a mini most likely, but I got absolutely fucking wrecked the last few days, and
Yeah.
so I got to trade this account like fucking
With
conservatively. I'm
with
already,
white glove. Dude, Snipe, I feel like
yeah.
you always crush pre-market. Like the overnight session. Do you trade? I'm curious, Snipe. Do you just like get up really early and trade and trade like the morning? Like you get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and just trade the morning, or do you trade like the overnight session?
Honestly, it's funny because I already made $650 before like last night and 5 a.m. this morning. So like I technically don't need to trade either right now, and that's why I'm kind of like in like this
Yeah.
teaching mode type of thing.
Yeah, I'm up
Um,
475 on this challenge account here. I'm trying this small long. I'm not super convinced here, but if the market is gonna hold today, I think this is an area that we can hold.
so can I just get some acknowledgement on how we bounced
Oh yeah, for sure.
and how perfect that is?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's funny you said because like we do have talked about that. Like you have your Snipe is the pre-market king. You have your your levels which are always the same just based off of price, and obviously mine come from the hourly pivots. But a lot of times they will line up within like a couple points of each other.
I know, but look at how this is to the tick
Yeah,
bounce
62.
off
Yeah,
62.
yeah.
And so 62, sometimes it doesn't happen to the tick like that, and that's why my entries are like for 62, my entry is 66. So that's why you heard me say I'm getting long 66, and my first take profit should have been 400. Like it should have been the zero. Um, However, I got stopped out on fucking on 81. And price shouldn't have came back like this. So trying a long right now is kind of crazy. Like I would want to see some type of confirmation. And so like you could try it. Like honestly, like you could fucking still try anywhere in this area you could try a long, and I would say okay, fine. Because if it worked out, you got a great entry.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at. I'm in just with 2 micros, small size. It's like $170 worth of risk.
Yeah, I mean, dude, and you're trading an eval. Who the fuck gives a shit?
Yeah.
And you're so impulsive though. Holy shit, dude!
Dude,
You're
what do
just
you
like,
mean?
I'm
We
in,
took the
I'm
same
in,
trade.
dude.
I just we basically took the exact same trade. You just exited yours quicker.
Yeah, no. Well, you were. Did you talk about getting in late? I don't know.
No, so I wanted all right, so for me for a trade to trigger, I like normally in order to like judge my stop, I like to use a 1 candle stop loss. So if you're looking at my chart right now, what I wanted is I said I wanted to see as we came into the level, I said I would like to see a 2-minute hammer, and if we break above the previous 2-minute, that signals my entry. So like we got this 2-minute hammer.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we got this 2-minute hammer. So when we got that break above, is I took my entry, and then my stop goes below, and I just gave it like a little bit of extra room. But like so like typically this is like if I'm gonna enter a trade, what I normally like I don't normally just buy the price. Like what I normally like to see is like, okay, it tagged my level.
So you're gonna get in
level.
long above 88.
So like I got in long on a spike above like that 2-minute bounce. When I saw the next 2-minute right here break above that 2-minute, that becomes my entry, and then my stop becomes below the previous 2-minute low. So like that was
okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's like that's
normally
what enters me. That's like my trade, and it could be on any time frame. It could be like a 5-minute entry. It could be a 15-minute entry. But what I like to see is like a hammer, whether it's an inverted hammer that then we break below it, or a bullish hammer, then we break above it. And you could do it on any time frame, but that's like normally like my trigger into a trade. So I'm gonna give this my stop.
I've heard that shit before.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give this my stop. But like obviously we're like against the trend here right now.
And so what's your stop? Your stop is 56.
Yeah, yeah.
25.
Yep.
So knowing that price will typically like has a good chance of pivoting in the pivot zone, do you want your stop to be directly where price could potentially pivot? Like obviously not, but your entry is just shitty as fuck. Like you should have already been out of that trade.
Well, dude, I I gotta give it my stop. I'm not just gonna take. I'm not just gonna stop because you tell me to.
Order
No,
filled.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I don't want you to stop if you tell me to, and obviously, obviously you already did it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now I'm stopped. Now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so for me, let's not do anything impulsive, okay? You don't need to make money right now, okay?
I'm not. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. That
But
stop loss
we are
affected
like
me
if we
zero.
if I see something, I'm gonna scream it out, bro. Like, because if we get like an engulfing like bar form, like, because we almost got an engulfing bar formed right there, but it reversed that candle. Um, so um, so we are breaking out of this zone. Hey, baby, hold on. Tell me what you see. Tell me how you feel.
I mean, I feel like we're just pretty bearish right now. We've just moved straight down.
Okay.
The level tried to give us a little bounce, but it's now failing.
Yeah, I agree.
Lower looks like the path of least resistance, that's for sure.
So right here, I would take this trade no brainer. I would go long right now. Just because, and I would have my stop on 26. So it would be a tight stop. I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna bid market. I'm gonna do it with one micro. When I say stop on 26, so I'll lose $38. I'm up $696 on the day, so I don't really care to lose this $30 just to kind of, see if this works. Why do I say it's a no-brainer? We have a pivot zone. We have a weekly pivot. And it's a fair chance. Do I think it's gonna work? Not really. Could it work? Absolutely. So price should be coming down into our macro 300 level, and if price does what it's supposed to do, it shouldn't stop on 300. It should be going to 100. Because why should it go to 100? Because 100 is the zone below, and if price goes from zone to pivot zone, that's where we should be trading.
Yeah, on this, below 369s, yeah, I've, based off my hourly levels, I have room down to 169 is my next level.
Exactly. 150, 162 is the pivot zone off the 100. So your levels align with my levels. So now I freaking got this long, right? And we're getting an engulfing 2-minute fucking bar. Dude, what's
your definition of engulfing? So for me, engulfing, it would need to be below the previous candle's low and above the previous candle's high. And we never got below the previous 2-minute low.
You're looking at, on my screen we did. I don't know why it's like that on your screen.
That's interesting. I wonder.
Yeah. Do you see my screen?
Yeah, so like the current green candle didn't go below the previous red candle, did it?
Yeah, if you're looking at my screen, it did.
Really? It does. I can see your arrow. It doesn't look like it did. It's like
So you see how the green? You see how the green stopped underneath the. See how the green started underneath the body of the last candle?
Yeah. Okay, so the opens below. Okay, so you're not counting the wicks. Okay.
No, not counting the wicks. So the body is engulfing the other body.
Rejecting 69.50s again here.
Yeah, it's rejecting though. So it was forming. So we would have wanted to wait for that to close. I would have been okay with you taking along if we waited for that to close, and it did close, and it didn't engulf. So now it's okay.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so when you say engulfing, you're just talking candle bodies, you're not counting the wicks. I got you.
Yeah. So now we should go heading straight down into 18, and I'm gonna get stopped out unless we bounce right here, like right now. If we don't bounce right here right now, we're going to 18 minimum. So 18 minimum would be right here. And honestly, I would also take 18 as a no-brainer. But what we don't want to do is fight the trend, so I'm not going to take any longs.
Yeah.
Even though 18 would also be a buy, and your stop would be on the 0, the 300, right? Because the 300 is a big support level. So if some people might, institutions targeting the big round number, which they probably are, and they're probably going to get it. So 300 is probably going to get tagged, and we could just dump all the way to 100. So we need to see if this is going to be a trend day, because I think we gapped down today. No,
we opened right at yesterday's New York low. Yeah. So we basically it's not I guess if you look at the close, yeah, we did gap down. Yes.
And so boom. So
look at how ugly that 15-minute closes. That's an ugly 15-minute bar. That's selling up until the very second. Now there's 300.
Okay, so now we need to see how price wants to react around 300. What we could kind of expect is maybe a bounce back into this weekly pivot, and then this support or this zone goes resistance to the 300, and then the 300 takes us down into. So there's a lot of weekly. There's a weekly pivot here and a weekly pivot here. And then we have our zone right here. So this is our ultimate zone, but we're going to have 2 chances to bounce off of the 18 of that zone and also right off of this pivot zone right here. And price is currently right here. And you see how it came down and tagged the perfect 88. And what is this? This is the 300 zone right here.
Word.
Right? So let's see.
Sorry, I just was talking in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's eating on these shorts, baby. He said, "Don't kill me."
Oh, hell yeah!
Value gap here was to run it. It's like 2 seconds. I don't even know what a fair value gap is. I've never once looked into it. A fair value gap could smack me right in the face. I wouldn't know it. But sorry, you can.
All right.
Continue with the.
This is a buy. This is a buy off 66, 266. I'm just gonna buy it and try it.
66. We didn't get
because
okay. So you're putting in a limit.
A limit. Okay. And stop on 26. I'm gonna do 3 micros actually, dude. I'm gonna kind of go heavy on this. So 3 micros, long at 66, and my first TP is going to be 88 and the 0, aka 300, and then I'm gonna try to let a runner ride up into like 43, that weekly pivot up there. So that'll be my trade that I just have setting waiting, so we'll see if it happens. And so why am I going to take that trade? Because this is the pivot zone off of the macro 300 level, right? So it's the pivot zone off of it, and that means that this is the support for this macro level, and that's why I'm taking the 66 long.
Word. I'm still playing wait and see here for me.
Yeah, obviously we could smash the 300 and go straight down to the 200 and then to the 150, and that was the level that you had, right?
Yeah, 169s, yeah.
Yeah, we could smack right down to the 169 level. Very possible, but it's also very probable that we do bounce off this 250. We'll see here.
Gotta mark it up.
Hey, you like how can you see my watch list by any chance too, or just my chart?
When I look at it on, let me pull it. I have like so many freaking screens right now. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's like cut off on the stream, like because of my handsome mug and the top one futures promo. But like when I'm looking at Discord, I can see it. You can see like the very top of it on the stream. Like the top half.
All right, so you don't need to see it, but the only stock green in it is McDonald's.
Yeah, dude, McDonald's and Visa. That's Visa, right? Credit card debt is up, and people are eating their
credit cards at
Big
McDonald's,
Macs,
dude. Bro, this is a bad sign.
Hey.
But I literally bought McDonald's is the biggest position in my portfolio.
I know. I've seen you post. About that. That's gotta be a steady. Yeah, that's gotta be a steady stock right there.
All right, so price is coming down. Let's see if we get that 66, baby. So we're
Give me
at
a 66.
70. We should definitely get it.
It's a nice trade, Roth.
We should.
Good shit. Snipe, did you say you're
Boom,
going
I'm
long, tiny?
filled. Oh shit, we're dumping. We're dumping.
We are
I'm in long. So I could lose on this trade fucking $240.
The you guys follow, I want to say it's like Quant Data or something. They have like an Instagram and Twitter account. They do like order flow stuff. And they it was, I think, Friday of last week. They posted something about like a super large bullish calls on the VIX, which it was like a $750 million call that flowed into the VIX, which whoever that was, they've been eating.
Yeah. Well, someone's about to eat my trade right now, real quick.
The rejection
needs to change.
The rejection of, hold on, I'm gonna make sure I have my screen up.
Come here, baby.
So yeah, if you look at, so we have the level at 23,449.50. The pre-market rejection there, right here. I'm on the 50-minute. That 50-minute. So like, you could have taken this. This break below that previous 15-minute with a stop above that level, and hot damn, that would have been a nice entry.
Yeah, you could have fucking took the short entry.
Well, no, it's just a clean rejection, a very clean rejection of the level pre-market, man. Sometimes they are clean as could be.
Yeah, they are, but that is hindsight. So
that's my
really
problem. Is I was leaning bearish. Every time I lean bearish, I don't like put on the trade, and every time I lean bullish, I throw on the trade. And that's
because it's so easy to get wrecked when you're bearish, like 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on, let me change this baby's diaper. We'll let price trade out because we just took like 2 losses. Now they don't fucking hurt because we're trading small and responsible.
That's right.
But if I was trading big, I'd be fucking pissed.
I'd like to clarify. Only one loss for me. I'd like to clarify.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, I took 2, I think.
I'm kidding. I gotta kind of sit here.
And then of course, like the fucking like zone bounce works. Like I hate when that shit happens. Anyways, hold on. Let me fix this baby real quick.
You do you, boo boo. You do you. Yeah, man. I don't know. I got some room on ES. I either need 23,169 to trade, or I need us to get back up above the opening print. So I'm like sit and wait. Or I could short just a random potential lower high, I guess. Yeah, those would be the 3 options. We try a against the trend long off of 169.25s. We try a potential lower high short, or we get back above the opening print, in which case we could try longs. But I don't know. It looks like another bearish trend day could be on the books. We'll see. I mean, let's face it, the higher time, the market was due for a bigger pullback for sure. All right, we hit 180s. We need another 10 points lower, then we can start to consider something. Snipe, I still need answers on your time frames, like when you like to trade, because you're like, I'm always like looking at Instagram at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. and it's like, boys up 20 grand. All right, so the level traded. We got a tag here. See if it can hold or if we continue to die. We're down over percent already. We're down 1.3%. 1.27 to be exact. Almost 300 points. I know me and Lido talking about it all the time. And then he's like Lido and I have talked about this. He's like Mr. Miyagi, where it's like you ask him like, "Yo, bro, what do you know? What's your secret? What do you do?" And he's like, his answers are like wax on, wax off. They're like the shortest but like best answers ever. I'm gonna try just like a buy the level, start small, just in case this happens to be where we hold today. Just
Order filled.
2 micros. This is very, very against the trend, so. Little bounce, quick failure. Well, I should just start shorting, I guess, huh? Quit fighting it.
Order filled.
That's why we don't fight the trend. VIX is ripping right now. I'll be honest, the degen in this wants me to give this another stab. Being on stream makes me reconsider. We've given back a chunk of the 400 profit we had. Just rushed it, maybe. 100 long, yeah. All right, I'm trying it one more time.
Order filled.
If I get stopped on this one, I don't know. We may just have to lick our wounds and come back another day. We'll see here. If the market decides to hold and not dump all day, this could be a great entry. Under here, we got room down to 2300.08. Yeah, I agree. We should see some sort of bounce here, you would think. We're already down about 300 points on the day. I think you'd see a little bit of profit taking. Dude, Ross, I don't know if you watched the we were talking about the anime movie, the K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, that shit's stuck in my head right now. We are golden. Gonna be golden. Damn, bro, we're just dumping. No buyers in sight. Trading is so interesting because I went from crushing it like a month ago, and I've sucked the last month, man. I've hit a rut.
What's happening? Oh, wow.
We tried one more anti-trend long.
Are you fucking kidding me? And I missed the easy play 66 long 0 of TP.
You're still there. It's at
Jesus
66. It
Christ.
just tagged 66 again.
I know, but God, that's a no-brainer because it's a weekly pivot on a pivot zone off of a macro key level. I mean, these are all, but obviously. So what did we do wrong? Like that fucking. It just didn't work, hindsight, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, just try timing the dump here. Probably a little too early, but let's see. I'm gonna add into this one a bit.
Order filled.
So you're going short or long?
No, I'm long.
Okay. So you should probably be targeting 250, 300 even.
Yeah. I think we should see a little bit of a bounce here. $300 would be amazing. That would be 100 points. I'd be super hyped with that.
What we want to see is green line to green line.
Hold on, let me pull.
And
Let me
in this
pull
case,
up.
like,
Let me pull it up, so I can see what I'm looking at here.
oh yeah.
So where's green line? So you said, yeah. I definitely think lower is like on the table today. I think it's definitely possible. I just think we should see a little bit of a pullback on the shorts here, but we'll see. I don't know.
So green line would be here. So that would be your, like, you don't want to see price come back below that, in my opinion.
No, no.
The only problem is price broke the weekly pivot. So that weekly pivot got kind of broken right there. Tells me price is a little bit weak. And then this could be the real bounce, the off the 100 macro key level. So, right. So if we come right back into this zone and bounce perfectly all the way back to 300, that could be a huge play today. I would buy this 118 no-brainer. Like I would honestly, I'm just gonna place an order at 118 just so I don't miss it. I'm gonna.
You going short at 118?
No, long at 118.
Okay.
And I'm going to place a stop loss on 95.
I guess. Oh, okay. I got you. I was thinking 218.
Yeah, no, 118. I'm just gonna leave that there just in case I'm not there to see it, because I want to take that trade if it happens. And that would just be based off the theory that this is a macro zone, or a macro pivot, or a macro level, and we have a weekly pivot. And if anything, price will probably cycle these two weekly pivots. So there could be, like, this is actually going to be a really high probability, potentially good trade. If we come lower, this could bounce it for a minute. I think we do come lower. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think we can come lower today, but I'm hoping we don't do it now. That's for sure. I know I'm not convinced either, man. I would like to see a little bit of a stronger reaction. Like, obviously this level's given us a little bit of a reaction, but I'd like to see it a little bit stronger. I'm probably, if we do get a little pop, I'll probably scalp this more than I will like try to hold this for a giant move. This would probably be more of a scalp for me.
Honestly, you gotta target at least the 33, and then you should be targeting 50.
30. Listen, from 200 to 233, that's a scalp for me, for sure.
Yeah, that's a great
for at
play,
least like
though.
50, 60 points, but yeah.
Yeah, I get you. And I know you letting that $1,500 trade go negative the other day.
It was 1,100. I was aiming for 1,500. I went from 1,100 to red.
Honestly, I do that all the time in eval. So
Yeah, it was on an eval.
I'll be right back. Let me take care of this baby. I'm not doing it. I have an order at 118. That's it. I don't care about here. I hope it holds here for you though.
Not looking good, man. Not looking good. Yeah, well, once again, fighting the trend is gonna bite me in the ass.
Order filled.
Damn, bro. I don't know. Maybe I should just quit streaming. I've sucked ever since I started doing it.
Holy shit. Hey, well, now you're at 2 losses, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. Losses are part of the game, dude.
For sure.
And as long as we're not taking like massive account blowing losses, like we're chilling. All right, so I might get filled on this, baby. I got my entry at 120. Honestly, I should put my stop lower, like 77, but I'm gay. Fuck. We'll see how much.
Yeah, they are, but yeah, the stops have been a little wide. The volatility is definitely increased. VIX is ripping today.
My stop's on 95, so it's a 25-point stop loss. I could
That's
theoretically.
pretty tight.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. In my opinion, stop should be like 28 points, 29 points.
I think it's hard to have them any tighter than that on NQ.
My stop right now, I should put it down another 15 points. Like, would be the best chance to get it. So I'm long. I'm filled long. We'll see if we get the bounce. Probably not. Okay, here we go. So my first TP is going to be, I entered 6 micros. My first TP is 33. My second TP is 50. My third TP is 62. And then I'll leave the rest runners.
I think the market just may be in store for some death.
Well, if we break this, it is. It's not looking good. I wanted to see a really hard bounce off that pivot zone. We'll see, though. I'm in long, baby. We're in profit, baby.
I should have trusted the analysis on the weekly break below previous week's low. I thought things could get pretty bloody, and I said it in my what I'm watching for this week video, and then I've taken 3 longs like a dumbass.
It happens, bro. Yeah, you're right, dude. Reflect on it. I hit my first TP, but only my first. And now I'm getting wrecked. Jesus Christ.
There's no buyers in sight. No buyers in sight. VIX making new high on the day. Just popped even higher. Should have just taken
first TP, dude. I was cruising. We're still not out. God, I want to move my stop to 77 really bad. I'm going to do it. Stop's going on 77 below, just in case this zone holds it. I don't want to get stopped in at the fucking bottom of the zone. So stop's on 77. This will cost me a $430 trade, which will fucking which will take all my profits for the day, which goes against all my rules. Thank you, Risk Life News.
Dude, see what streaming does to you? I've literally, I think in the last 5 days I've streamed, I've come into New York Open with several $100s worth of profits, and I've flipped red every fucking time.
Dude, to be a profitable trader, you don't trade. Like I was up 600, that should have been a lock and done. At least for that account. Like there's
Yeah,
no reason why to risk the your profits on the day because it's just that's how you become that's how you stay unprofitable.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't think I'm
Number
gonna try
one
to long
rule.
this bitch again. I don't know.
I'm in the long, dude. We're near break
Maybe,
even. Like
maybe, but
we're
I don't know. I feels someone who likes to trade with the
um,
trend. I feel like if anything, I gotta wait for a rally to
yeah.
try to short, but I don't know.
Hey, I'm green, bitch. I'm gonna win this trade. I'm gonna go feed the baby real quick. I'm still in this trade. My stop's on 77. Let's go.
Yo, Roth, you holding any runners from your original short? Cause you'd be crushing right now if you are. The
What do we
dumpening.
got? Are we getting wrecked? We're trying to hold 100.
We're getting wrecked, bruh.
No, we're gonna hold 100 right here. Come on, baby. All the
You
way
would
up to 50
imagine.
for my second TP, 62 for my third TP, and then we're good. I'll trail in profit.
You would imagine we'd see some sort of bounce here.
Let's go, baby. Come on. I'm not gonna touch it.
Hey, listen, fam. We may be getting smoked, but at least we're getting smoked together. I don't think Roth's getting smoked. Maybe on this long, but he had that short. Oh, okay. We'll scout back into the level. I don't know, man. That 2 minute couldn't get any juice behind it. Maybe, but. I don't see buyers showing up to the table right now.
What
There's the
is
new
going
lows on
on?
the day. New lows on the day.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Honestly, it's crazy, dude. What a big ass drop.
Yeah, we're at a little over 1.5%, 365 points on the NQ.
This is make it or break it. You see how perfectly it bounced off the 88 right there?
Make it or break it,
Make
baby.
it or
We'll
break
see.
it.
I want to look up current.
Now, of course, you have the fucking pivot zone down here you could try out, which is probably going to be a high probability if we break two.
The current ATR on NQ is 299 points, and we're currently down 373.
So remember, we're also breaching the weekly expected move hard.
Yeah, we are. I fought the trend and the trend won. I fought the trend and the trend won.
Alright, I'm sure your stream loves this baby.
What's that? Gonna be golden. All right, maybe 2 minutes showing us the maybe a little relief rally here. Are there buyers anywhere? Do I try one more against the trend? Long? Do I risk the cheeks getting clapped one more time? Can the cheeks take it? Can they take another clapping? The current 2 minute candle, I'm glad that I didn't try it. Man, I haven't changed a diaper in so long. It's crazy how fast that shit went. Makes me sad, actually. I would love to change a diaper right now. I wish my
Dude,
kids
I'm
were still
sorry
diapers.
for this baby, bro. Like,
Oh, dude, you are.
I'm making
you
them
are
making them
all
scrambled
Gucci,
eggs
my
right
boy.
now.
You are all Gucci. I'm just deciding if I want to take another trade or if I just want to give it some time, because I don't really want to try another against the trend long, but I'm not sure how much lower we go in the immediate. I don't know, man. I'm about to just start streaming the overnight sessions. New York has been doing me dirty. I've like I said, I've been coming into New York with profits every day, and then I give back. Maybe we just stream the nighttime sesh. Just still melting lower. Like we can't even put in a half decent 2-minute candle.
Oh no.
Happy to have not taken the stab.
Oh no. Wow, stopped out. I'm up a whopping $6 on the day.
This is the thing about trading, right? And even like your level system, my level system, any level system, it's like they're great until the market decides it's just gonna trend like there ain't no stopping it, which it can obviously happen
Didn't
in
we
either
say
direction.
like 10 times, don't fight the trend,
Yeah.
dude? You need to like.
Yep.
And it's crazy because I'm gonna try the 66 long right here too. I'm in.
Oh my brother, I wish you Godspeed. Godspeed.
I'm getting out at 77, 88, and a fucking 100. Oh, come on. Got one out. One TP out.
That's a scalp and a half, dude.
About to hit 2 TP on 88. Come on.
Stop.
2 TP. Got it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, now we're about to hit 3rd TP on 0. And then 4th TP on the 18. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm putting my 4th TP on the 12. I took 6 micros, by the way.
All right, whereas you just take a trim one off on each target.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so I'm going to put a trailing stop loss on 2 of these contracts on 77.
I fought the trend
alright.
and the trend won. I fought the
I have
trend and
one
the
stop left, and
trend
I'm
won.
putting it back to break even. This stupid fucking market, dude. It couldn't just fucking rally right there.
There are no buyers in this desert in this
Couldn't it
desert
just
of
go
blood.
up
In this desert
to
of
at
blood.
least the fucking weekly pivot? Like, come on.
Have we put in
At
this?
least the weekly pivot.
If you look at the
dude.
5-minute, that you could. I don't even know if I want to call this a green bar. Not a single green bar in the 5-minute other than this
Holy
doji.
shit. Look at this. So look at this price and how it just moved. If I look at the macros, right into our macro zone right there.
Let me see. Hold on.
So.
Oh yeah,
So-
your white line there. Yeah, I see it.
So yeah, so boom, right into the macro zone. All right, nice. I'm fully out of that trade. I made $280 back. Honestly, I'm probably like I'll take another trade, but I'm gonna size down. I wish I wasn't out of. I wish I didn't get myself stopped out of those two at 77.
I'm torn on what I want to do. If I
So you see how perfect that bounce was off of the pivot zone, and then that's off of the macro level, the 100 right there. So if we come down into that, boom, perfect entry, bottom tick the entry, quick take profit. This should head up, like I said, cycle these weekly pivots. So we should go right up into this weekly pivot right here, which I would have hit a banger trade if I was still in my 2 contracts.
My mind is debating a long right now or letting it rally to short. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
I know what you mean. So what you could try is you could try a long on 18 right here. So a long off the weekly pivot. So I'm gonna try a long on 20, stop loss on the 0. So 23,000 stop loss.
We got 9 minutes to the first hourly close. I don't know. Nothing's feeling like a fuck yeah. If it's not a fuck yeah, it's probably a fuck no.
I don't even know where the fuck I am. Oh, we're probably not going to get filled. I would have got filled. I was on the wrong fucking hunt. Like, I was down at fucking 23018. I needed to be up here on my phone chart. So that would have been a banger trade, by the way. So this should go from green line to green line right here. With that weekly pivot there, it should be a magnet. But I'm not anything that should be. It can always get wrecked. So at least the red line. Red line would be.
I mean, like these are big candles, man. These
yeah, the ATR is 38 right now. Every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
ATR
so yeah, exactly, yeah. So like I can't even long here without using like an 80-point stop for me, but.
Yeah, you could get wrecked. That's why you want to make sure your entries are sniper. You don't want to just like, you don't want to impulse buy or sell. Like, dude, we could wait, bro. There's going to be good setups. It's 7:22 a.m. Like,
it's 10:22 a.m. bitch.
There's going to be, so 7:30, I call it the 7:30 turnaround, and it's when price typically like turns around between like, 7:30, which would be 10:30 your time or whatever.
Yeah, you get that first hour of volume in the market, and then.
Exactly. So maybe that's what we're seeing. Like, if you look at your chart, do you look at the Top Step chart? Is that the chart you use?
No, I just like I put my levels on it just for the stream, but no, I have what I'm looking at is a grid view on Thinkorswim. I literally have 12. I have like 12 different charts up that I'm looking at. Like I'm looking at NQ on the 2-minute, the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the hourly. I'm looking at ES on the 2-minute, the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the hourly. I'm looking at YM on the 5. I'm looking at RTY on the 5. I'm looking at the VIX on the 5. And then I have one more where I like scroll through individual names.
You're exploding my fucking brain right now.
Bro, you're exploding my brain with all your pivot zones and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm really only watching. I'm kidding. I'm only watching. So I watched all 4 indexes: ES, NQ, YM, RTY. But like.
No, I know you're.
But
not,
yeah, just on different time frames, and then. And
so
then
what did we get here? Like, dude, in simple ass terms, bro, we got from our pivot zone to our zone, right to the pivot zone. So we want to see is this pivot zone going to pivot us back down? I think probably yes, but if the momentum picks up, we could easily run all the way into this 300 macro zone again. Like I fucking said, this, if you record it, I said we could go from the 100 to the 300 because this is the macro range right here if you're looking at my screen.
I am. I just put it up.
So we want to see, what kind of momentum this has, but this could be a short. Like I would probably short this 62 no brainer. I'm actually going to try it with just 2 micros. So I'm going to short on 62 2 micros, stop on 77. So my stop is really tight, actually. It's only like a 15-point stop with 2 micros. We'll see if it hits. Let me take care of this baby real quick.
Sir. Yeah, these are big candles. You can get clapped here pretty quick. Like he said, the ATR on a 2-minute candle is like 38, 40 points right now, which makes it hard to have any stop. Like any stop that's like less than 50, 60 points is you're probably getting stopped.
But it's hard to have any stop unless you know where price is going to pivot so you can have a tight stop. So like right now, if I'm shorting the green line, aka 62, that's coming up, maybe my stop's at 77. That's a 15-point stop, and if we hit 77, we're most likely going to go higher. Like, yeah, we might come back and retest 62, but I think that 150 pivot zone will hold if we break above 62. So, so hopefully I get a perfect tick test on 62, especially because it's a weekly pivot as well, and then we go from there. So in that case, my stop doesn't need to be anywhere near 50, 60 points. I can literally make my stop like 10 points because I want to see a perfect tick touch of the 62 and the weekly pivot. Come on, baby. Let me show. Let me show the power. This thing's just gonna smash the 62, watch. I'm loving it. McDonald's up 1.2%.
Mickey D's, baby. All the big names are red.
We entered into the pivot zone, right? We entered into it, and we got the rejection back down to the 36 or the 33, whatever you want to call it. So if this starts breaking lower, I think we're going to see a test of that weekly pivot, and that's where I'd probably actually want to consider trying a buy or waiting for the reaction and then buying into the 62 if we get a bullish reaction off of the 18 right here. Because what did I say? When price gets to the red line, we typically want to cycle it. So it got above the red line, but we didn't hit the 62. How is that even possible? It always hits the 62, so it's probably going to hit the 62. But we're getting that, like, you know, the bigger swings, like the people who have their stop loss 30 points because the market's moving 40 points every 2 minutes. So this is a normal pullback. What could be a normal pullback right now. So you could either try to blindly buy this, or you could wait to see if we could get back above like this candle right here and get in long at like 46 and then take it to 62. I don't know. So I'm actually going to try to buy this with just 1 micro. 1 micro. Stop loss on 95. Just to get in some action, you know?
I feel you. I was considering it as well, but I don't know.
It's just 1 micro. If I lose this trade, it's like literally $42. Not the end of the world here. Looks like I couldn't tell you yet, but we want the 0 to hold. Oh, it looks like we're not gonna hold.
I know. Part of me is like, fuck, just get short. We're gonna go down to 2,300.
I know. Holy shit, man! Like that, like market is weak, and so now if we like, what price should theoretically do is cycle the macro pivot zone. So we're in this, if you look on the macro chart here, like our next target is 23,000, and then 22.8, and then theoretically, the way price moves is it's going to go even lower down into the macro pivot zone. So we could see another 500, 600 point drop in the market within the next like 2 days, literally.
Might try scalp along back up to 169.
Like I said, if you get in, it's a good entry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I don't know.
Honestly, let's look. It's a great entry. You could have a tight stop. You could literally have a
That's
stop at
why.
the
That's
lows.
why I was concerning it, because it's the best. It's like the tightest, best risk to reward could get in terms of a trade right now.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of confidence in it.
We have 2 weekly pivots above, and that's why I do like it as well.
ES just made a new low on the day.
I don't know, dude. This market's so fucking weak.
I know. That's why I ultimately
you just
avoided
feel
it.
stupid wanting to go long, but then it's probably gonna work.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like I only want to go long because right now it's offering me a little bit of a better R multiple. And like,
What I would probably
but
be
that's like,
doing
I
is
don't know.
either like looking to see if the 18 now goes short, but like I said, I think we go higher to the 62, 162. So we either come up just a little bit, tag this little 18, and then drop further, or we kind of, or price is gay, dude. Price does be gay a lot.
It'd be doing that sometimes.
As long as I make 150 on the day, I'm good. I'm up 228 bucks. I'll take another trade if it screams in my face, but I'm not gonna try to force anything right now.
Yeah, I'm happy to have avoided.
And I'll probably get off and get ready. Like I gotta go into the office like around 9:30, 10. It's 7:30 right now, so that gives me
That is
about 2 hours.
That is the perk of living in California. You get that early morning New York session in, and then you can go work the 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's already fucking like midday for me.
I know, it's 10:30. We got the first hourly close, obviously very bearish. I'm going to try along back up into 169.
Order filled.
I may regret this. Probably will. Basically got 40 points of risk on. aiming for about 70 points. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I'm thinking there too, Roth.
Alright, well, market's not doing diddly dit. So hindsight, we could try to put any hindsight to this, is we could potentially see another test of the lows and a bounce. It's very possible. Kind of take out the lows and bounce. Off
prefer
of
it
this
didn't.
pivot zone. Are you long?
Yeah,
yeah.
I just tried a long.
Your entries at these 0. Nice entry.
Entries at 98.25.
Yeah. So good entry. So bottom half of the zone. So first like honestly, I would trail out if I were you, but you trade you, boo boo.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Your
I'm
first trail could
aiming for
be,
69.
69, and that's like you don't trail at ever.
Not,
Partials,
I
right?
mean, it depends on like how I feel about the trade. A lot of the times I like will, but like normally I add into it once or twice before I start to scale out. But I won't
Right,
add
so
into
you're
this.
more
Like
you're more likely you're more likely to add in before you start to trail out.
Yeah, we have the level back up at 169. So like if I wanted to short, I'd like to see us go reject that level to get short personally. But
your stops on 59 just below the low.
Yeah, just below the low, yeah.
So you risk getting
So I'm risking 40 points aiming for 70.
Yeah, but I was gonna say you risk getting swept for the reversal.
Yeah, for sure. But here, so the other thing that I was looking at is ES did make new lows already. Like ES did sweep its lows, like what you were talking about. ES swept its lows and bounced, and NQ didn't. So like that little bit of a divergence makes me think like, why didn't NQ sweep its lows when ES did? So like, are we gonna just get a little bounce here?
Call that the SMT.
Oh, is that what they call it?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really? I'm only in 4 points better.
No, honestly, your entry is fair and your stop loss is fair. It's fair, dude.
I agree. Like,
in my opinion, I'd want it to be a little tighter. My stop, either tighter or longer.
Yeah, well, you're also taking profits a lot faster than I am. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, it makes sense that you're using a tighter stop if you're taking profits faster.
Yeah, but my win rate's really high, so I don't really care so much about risk to reward.
I do factor in, but as I've started to trade, like there are times where like I'll risk a little bit. Like if I think it's like a good setup, there are times where I'll risk maybe even a little bit more than the reward. Like it doesn't need to be amazing R to R every time, but I do normally trade with a pretty strong R multiple.
I mean, it's good. I'm not hating. I don't really care. Like, I don't care if my trade's fucking 0.2 R. Like, if I win, I win. Like, sure, I lose. Like, my goal is to try to be better, right? The goal is to try to catch the bigger trades. At least with a runner, right? Like, if you could catch, you could catch the whole trade even with partial position, that's like a win. And then you can only get better from there. Maybe you catch it with the bigger position and a bigger and a bigger. Like you're at like the god level where you could size it. Sizing it. I'm catching my shit with a fucking shark on the end of the line. But fucking yeah, you just like get better and try to catch these big moves is the ultimate goal for sure. But in this fucking market, it's hard to catch these big moves.
Yeah, this isn't looking ideal.
You're at support still. I mean, this is where it would be stopping like the longs at. Like this is like
Yeah.
longs are gonna get stopped out all in this little area right now. We'll see. My baby's just like trying to make himself fucking happy. You could tell me to get the hell off this screen. The baby's annoying.
Yeah. If I eat this stuff,
this stream is just a test stream.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Son of a
okay,
bitch!
stop 15
I'm just
now.
gonna make a song. I fought the trend and the trend won. Remix that
That's
bitch.
pretty funny. That's pretty funny how we've just been fighting the drone.
I know,
all day
isn't that?
long,
It's
and
terrible, and we both say not to do it. Yeah.
it really is terrible though, but it just shows that we just always get wrecked. We just had to take something, you know, like. I see on your thing. Are you? Oh, I thought it said, "Are you on tilt right now?" And you said, "No, yes."
The dude, apparently
Order filled.
Top Step wants to charge you for their tilt feature now.
I don't even use it.
I know, I don't either. I never looked at it.
But I was thinking like Top Step should charge. Like I was thinking like if they could put easy notifications, like where basically instead of placing an order on the DOM, you could just switch it to the notification bell and it'll place a notification at that price level. If they could make that like a feature, like I would pay like $4 a month for it.
Yeah, this may have just stopped me just to sweep lower and go, which I knew was a possibility. But
Yeah,
I'm over
call
it.
that
I'm
too.
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a rally and then maybe at some point try to get short later on today. But I'm not gonna sit here and wait for it. So I'm gonna hop off.
Man.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe I need to.
don't be sad. Don't
Oh,
be
I'm
sad.
not sad. I'm not sad. I'm just not. There's not a trade I want to take, so I'm gonna.
Hey, how about you do this? You put you go to the NQ contracts. You do max 5 contracts, and we try to pass this fucking. We try to hit $1,500 today and lock your account.
Listen, when I'm trading eval, I'm always trying to hit $1,500, but at this point now I gotta hit
Let's YOLO that bitch.
I gotta hit like $2,300 or something today now. I don't know.
so with max contracts, you need a 23-point win before you lose a 12-point loss.
Yeah.
So
That's
just go
okay
long.
if you're using NQs.
You'll be good.
Yeah. No, I maybe will just eat this bad boy today. That's definitely a real possibility.
So
Should we just do it now? Should we just go NQ longs right now?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. No,
Sizes.
you don't want to. You
Sizes
want to. Dude, honestly, dude, evaluations, dude. You buy those like candy, bro.
Let's see how tight can we get the size 55.
You could go long right. You could try to get long anywhere between
Order
70 and 80, and I think it would be good.
We're
Oh,
sending
you
it.
pussied out with 2.
Yeah, well, I gotta get
Enter
my.
in
I can't
full
get myself.
position.
I
Full
only have-
position right now. Full position.
I only have. I only have. Let's see what I got. I got $1,200 to work with here.
Oh, you're getting fucked right now.
Oh
dude.
yeah. That's terrible. It's terrible.
We should have just went with the trend. God
No,
damn it.
I know. I
dude.
should have went just full port short.
We
full
should have
port
just
short.
full port short.
That's what we should have, because we're gonna go down.
Reverse.
We're gonna go down to 23. We're going down to 2308.
Reverse, dude. Come on, bounce, dude. Add 3 more. No, it just doesn't look good for the bounce. Dude. I hope it does.
I'm with
I
you.
hope it does.
All right, here we go. We're going
I
one
hope
more.
it
We're
does.
going one more.
Add 3 more. Yeah.
We're ride or die right now.
Let's go. Get ready to add 2 more
Get
when
ready
this
to-
pops. Pop, baby. Pop, pop.
Come on, save us. Save us.
Get ready to add 2 more when this shit
Let's
pops.
go. All right. I like it. I got full
Oh,
port.
he's adding 2 more. He's go. We got this, bro. We got
You
this.
think she gonna pop?
No, wait. 2 seconds. Wait 2 seconds.
Come on. Come on.
No, it's
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna pop. It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop, dude. We gotta stay positive. It's gonna pop. Honestly, dude, it's gonna pop.
It's gonna pop. All right, I think I agree. It's gonna pop. All right, 2 more. Ready? We gonna do it?
Yeah, yeah, do it.
All right, we're in. We're in. We either
I love it.
we either flip green or we
No,
blow
I'm
the
kidding,
account.
I'm
Let's
kidding,
go.
I'm kidding. No.
Let's go. We already back.
So
We're already
now-
green on the day. We're green on the day. Let's go. Let's go.
To pass. What do you pass at 100?
Come on, a little more.
I think at 100. At 100. Take it off at 100.
I got it. Let's see. We're gonna go limit sell.
5.
We're gonna do
5.
4. I don't. Does 5 get us there? I gotta do the math.
It should say it on the DOM if you have the DOM.
Oh, I don't have it
should
up.
tell you exactly how much you're gonna get. Come on, baby, go. Oh, we got
Look
a
at the
bullish engulfing
comeback.
on the 2
Give us the
minute.
comeback.
Bullish engulfing on the 2 minute. Come on.
That's what we need, baby. Come on.
Did it close? Did the bullish engulfing
no,
close?
oh,
No.
no,
No. 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 No.
No. No. No. No. Come on.
Order
No.
filled.
Oh,
No. 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 We had it too. We were green. We were green, and we blew it. We blew
Oh my
it.
god, look at that. Look
Oh,
at the top. Are you
no.
kidding?
No.
I want to dismiss your notification for you, bro. Get that shit out of here.
No. Oh no. We were so close.
Dude.
We were so close. We went from down 800 to we could have been green. We could have been green up 200. Hey,
That would have been sick.
Oh no.
I can't believe the market did us like that, dude.
It did us dirty. It did us dirty. Oh no. Oh well, it was fun. It was fun. I thought we had it, but no, we didn't. We didn't. Oh well. Well, looks like we got to re-up with some new evals.
Yeah, buy
Bring it back fresh for tomorrow. Dun dun dun.
Dude, For how I do my evals, dude, is it's one. I know I'm gonna pass 1 for 3, so I just full port, and I get to 1500 and at least one of them, and then that one goes on to day 2.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, I like full port and evals as well. But dude, I can't believe it just is gonna do us dirty like that and then just wick us back in and it's gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna go right
It's
to
gonna
it now. Dude.
Oh no, don't do me that dirty. Don't do me that dirty. No. All right, well, hey, we went for it. We sent it. I hope it was entertaining at least.
That was fun as fuck, bro.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop
for
off.
sure.
Thanks for hanging out today, bro. And we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with better results. I don't know. I started streaming and my trading has gone to complete shit. So I don't know. Maybe I just should stop. But no, it's fun. It's fun.
I'm ending the day up 228, dude. I think I might lock the account. We'll see.
There you go. All right, peace out, everybody. Hope we at least had fun, but the results sucked. But we'll be better. We'll be better. The comeback